Welcome back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic, and in this video I'm going to show you the top 2 most common reasons on why your top load LG washing machine is not draining. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. So here is the washer in question. It's a top load LG washing machine. And you don't see too many LG washers, or at least top load LG washers on my channel, because they're really reliable and I particularly like these machines. But they do have occasionally have this drain issue, and so this video is going to be pretty much applicable to any sort of top load LG washing machine manufactured in the last 10 to 15 years, as they are all pretty much set up in the same way. So regardless if you have one that has this style wash plate agitator, or if you have one with a traditional agitator, it's all pretty much going to be the same. And this video is going to cover the top 2 reasons why your washer machine is not draining. And it may also be giving an OE error code, which is related to not being able to drain. Now, if you are curious, this particular model is WT7960, I believe, right there. It's a little bit faded, but anyways, let's go ahead and make this repair. All right, so the very first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get rid of all of that water that's inside the tub. So the best way that you can do that for most of the time is you can just grab this drain hose and just lower it into a bucket, and you should be able to get most of that water out that way. If not, you'll have to manually scoop it out of the tub and get out as much water as you can, and then just lay down a lot of towels and be prepared with a lot of sponges and stuff as well. All right, once you've drained out most of that water, we can come to the number 1 reason, which is that there is a clog somewhere in the system. I'm going to show you the main points where clogs can traditionally occur on this sort of machine. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and just unplug the machine. I've already kind of undid the water lines, and I'm gonna drop down the drain pump out of the standpipe as well. You could just crawl behind there and do this, or get behind there and do this, but for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this machine around. All right, so this machine has got this access panel that allows us to access the common clog points. And the way to get to it is you have to remove 4 Phillips screws. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so once we get that panel out of the way, we can come down here and take a look at these hoses. And that's where the main point of a clog is going to be. So it's going to be either at the outlet of the tub, which is right there, or it's going to be at the inlet of the drain pump. Now, occasionally it could be at the outlet of the drain pump as well, but that's a little bit more rare. But we're going to check it out regardless. And this right here looks like is a replacement drain hose. They typically are gray with this sort of gold style clamp, but that's just a point that I'd make. But the first point we're going to look at is we're going to undo this clamp right here and this one right there, see if we can't find any clogs in there. And a lot of times you can kind of undo these clamps with your bare hands. You don't really need pliers. All right, so I was able to easily undo this side of that hose. As you can see, this one is not clogged, and we can also put our finger inside the drain pump right there and check for clogs that way as well. It looks like it's okay. But this side right here of that hose was not budging no matter how much I pulled and twisted, and I didn't really want to break this hose off because this is like a proprietary hose and it's a little bit difficult to find. I think they're like 25 bucks. So if you don't want the risk of ripping that off, what you can do is you can get like some sort of chicken wire like this and just stick it in this side right here and see if you can run up against any obstacles or anything that would impede the flow of water. Now, if you do, then obviously you want to take this off and use some force if you have to, because that's the only way you're going to be able to clear that clog. You can also check this end to see if there's a clog there as well. Check both the drain pump side, and also the side of the hose right there. You can use a gloved finger and you'll be okay. All right, so once you've verified that there's no clog in the system, you can be 90% certain that it's a drain pump that's causing this issue, as this is a common issue on LG washing machines. Now, to replace the drain pump is quite easy because we already have all of the hoses disconnected. So we're just gonna get this plastic piece that covers the connector and just pull up on it like so. It should come right off. And then we're just gonna undo the electrical connector. So there's just two plastic white tabs you're gonna be pinching together and then pulling out at the same time, and it should look something like that. And you should be able to pull it right out. So you see those two tabs right there that will be pushing in and push out. And now there's two screws holding it in. So that is the first Phillips head screw holding on the drain pump, and the other one is actually on the other side right there. And to get to that one is a little bit tricky. You may have to use a stubby or a short screwdriver to take that off. Once you've got both of the screws removed, go ahead and pull to the left, and you should be able to get it out. It's got to just slide past this little piece right here. All right, so what I'll do is I will actually link this drain pump assembly in the description of this video. It may also pop up around now in the video, so you could just click on that link and you could do this all yourself, and in just a couple of minutes. It should be less than $100, which is way less than just, which is typical to a typical service company charges just to look at the issue. Anyways, just make sure that your model number is the same. Like I said at the start, a lot of these washing machines are very similar in the way they're set up and in terms of LG, regardless of model number, but sometimes the pumps are a little bit different. Some of the models use a 120 volt pump, some of them 120 volt AC pump, some of them use a actual 26 volt DC pump. That's what this one is. So just make sure that you have the same model number, which is AHA 756-73402. So this, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in, or reinstall this, because I haven't ordered the new pump yet, but it'll serve the same purpose as installing a new one. Installing is pretty simple. Just make sure you orient the ports the correct way. So you have the drain port facing towards yourself and this port facing towards the left, and then obviously this part is going to slide in first, and that's going to line up the holes right there. So by that I mean there's these little tabs in there, a little bit difficult to see, but as you push this in, you should be able to just kind of slide it back into place, and that will line up these holes in the back right there. You can screw it in right from there. Go ahead and hook up all of the hoses. That is the top 2 most common reasons why your LG top load washing machine is not draining. So if you found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up sign.